Hi everyone. I recently watched the film Shyam Singha Roy on Netflix, and I'm super excited to be talking to the lead actor, Nani, who's here with me today. Hi Nani, welcome to News 18.
Hi, Bonnie. Thank you.
How are you? And how
I'm
has the whole response to Shyam Singha Roy been?
I'm good. Thank you. And response to Shyam Singha Roy has been overwhelming, and both in theaters and on Netflix, it's been amazing. And my phone hasn't stopped ringing. So I'm so happy that all the team's hard work has paid off, and everyone is very happy.
Great, great. Nani, tell me, I mean, I love the film and I probably just connected to it a bit more because I'm a Bengali myself. So I completely love the whole context and the setting of it. But tell me, the film explores various themes, right? There's reincarnation, then there's a mixture of the Telugu and the Bengali cultures, all of that. And then there are also like you're dealing with some societal issues like, discrimination against women and how they were treated. When you're reading the script, and I thought that there was a lot that the film was trying to say. What did you think, when you were approached for the role and you read the script?
See, the best part for me when I read the script was that even though there were a lot of points touched, nothing felt forced. It was all a part of the story. All we really wanted to tell was a beautiful love story, and it just as a story, as a backdrop, there were a lot of points being touched, which were very organic, and the way script went into all these elements, like you mentioned, was very organic. It just went with the story. Nothing was just for the sake of it there. So I thought that very rarely happens with a script, and that's a good combination. And the way it all fell in place, we thought it's the best way to go about. And I'm glad that everyone did notice every smallest detail in the film, which even while shooting, we were thinking a lot of things were very unsaid, very subtle. Does everyone get it? And now, after the release of the film, when everyone is discussing those things, we're very happy as a team.
It's a very unconventional title, I thought. It's a Bengali name, of course, right? And then but it's a Telugu film. So, I mean, did you guys think that, okay, maybe the audience might connect, might not connect? And also, if if Bengali people see that, they will obviously, try to see if how much is consistent with the culture. Did you have those kind of apprehensions that everything needs to be right and, the way it is?
Yeah, definitely. We thought that everything needs to be right and perfect, but no apprehension, because I think that is what makes the whole journey very challenging and exciting. At the same time, unless you want to show something new, try something new, you will never be able to deliver something great. If you play safe, I think then even the result or the film will be at some mediocre level only. Only when you take that plunge, you will be able to deliver something memorable. And we were always confident that we are doing a very special film, and glad that the result also matched our expectations.
Right. Tell me how you went about doing the whole like change in look from the modern day to the 70s, and that to like a Bengali man. I mean, I know when I saw you for the first time in the second look, I was like, is this the same person? So tell me, how did you manage to, pull that off?
Actually, it was very clear with the script itself, the way the script was written, all the detailing. I kind of like how Sham is in the film. I kind of imagined exactly that kind of a look when I heard the narration itself. Glad that we were able to crack a similar look. Which I was just so many. A lot of times, the imagination doesn't have any boundaries, right? So you imagine something, and then it doesn't turn out to be the same thing on screen. But with Sham, I think I was lucky that whatever I've seen in my head, Sham looked like that, and all the a lot of mannerisms, a lot of things I think were also mentioned in script, which made it easier for me. Like Sham was a left-hander, and the way he's like a chain smoker. So all those things kind of made me understand who Sham is, how his body language is, how he would have looked, how he would have walked, or how he would have talked. So all these things, and the kind of tiniest details Rahul mentioned in the script made it very easy for me to understand who Sham is. And also I think that shows now when you watch the film, you kind of know that this actor kind of has a clear picture of who Shyam is. But I think the reason I have that clear picture was because of the script and the detailing in the script.
Right. These days, obviously, we're talking about, especially because of OTT, there is no such boundary as such, one film releasing in only one region and only certain language people watching it, right? So everybody's watching all kinds of content these days. And in the past 2 years, so many South films have released on OTT. And now we are also seeing in theaters in various states, South films are doing so well. So, you've been part of the industry for such a long time, so many blockbuster hits. How do you see this trend? I mean, a film like Shyam Singha Roy, which already has like a different culture kind of imbibed into it and people are relating to it. uh, what do you think as an actor that this content expansion that has happened, what is your opinion on that?
I think it's a huge boon that we are able to show our films to all the film lovers across the country, whichever language. Now, thanks to social media, if there is a good film in Malayalam, I get to see a post about it. I get to know about it. Someone tweeting about it or someone talking about it. Oh, there's a film like this released in Malayalam or some other language. Oh, it's supposed to be good. I get to know that information. And thanks to OTTs and all the digital upgradation now, whatever happened, that once I hear that name, that this film is good in some other language, I get to see it also. I get to go check where it is available and I get to watch it. So thanks to the technology, we're able to do that. And this actually is taking the film uh, to much wider audience. And so even the filmmakers are aware of this and they're trying to, they know that they really don't need to plan a pan India film. All they really need to do is a great film, and the film will automatically become a pan India. Like when a film is really good, I think people from different states from every language will come watch it with the subtitles. And now people are also used to watching films with subtitles, so they're also preferring to watch the film in its original language than watching it in a dubbed voice or something, because that kind of takes away the feel of the film. So all this is actually making so much good for cinema, that any good talent in any industry will get noticed across the country, which is amazing, because that's how it should be.
Right. We're also seeing a lot of great films from the South being either remade in Hindi, or many actors starting their work in like Bollywood. Jersey is obviously one of the most talked about remakes that's coming up, and you were the original hero. You did not want to do the remake as well?
No, there was never an idea to do a remake or anything. It all started off. Let's see, we just wanted to do an amazing film called Jersey, and we did it, and we got all the love. And the idea of a remake we never had it only. So even now, I know a lot of people from North who watch the original with the subtitles, and I get messages on social media everywhere how much they love the film. Even people who are waiting for the Hindi Jersey, who watched the original and waiting for the Hindi Jersey. So it's amazing. We never thought about a remake. The remake idea itself came when Shahid watched the film and wanted to do it. So that is when the whole remake process started, and then Gautam was also asked to direct the remake, also the actual original director. So we never had that that as an idea when we started off Jersey. So now I'm very excited to watch the Hindi version, to see someone else play Arjun, and I'm really waiting, because Gautam is directing it. I'm sure he would have cracked something full of heart like the original. Yeah.
But Nani, you're so famous and successful, having done so many films in so many years now. I'm sure you've gotten Bollywood offers. Why haven't you taken up one yet?
I wanted to do something which makes sense to me. Sense in the sense, like, why? But there are so many amazing actors in Hindi. So if someone is coming to me, I need to see a point why. Just for not for the I can't do for the sake of it, or for some reason, because in Telugu I have a market, then I will do Telugu film itself, right? So why a filmmaker will come to me with a certain role, and also the script, and also how exciting it will be for me to actually stop. I do back-to-back films in Telugu. To stop something here and actually go there and do something, there should be a proper reason. Just for acting in a one Bollywood film, I don't want to do that. I want to be very organic when it happens. So I never took up anything so far.
Right. I was actually watching one of your interviews where you said that you never intended to become an actor. You never thought you can become an actor and somebody would actually buy a ticket and watch you in a cinema hall. You wanted to be a filmmaker because you thought, okay, that's something I can do. Has that changed now after so much success? And now do you think you're a legit star who people really do buy tickets and watch?
Initially, actually, I wanted to be an actor as a kid. But after there's some maturity and a little understanding of surroundings, then I thought, oh, it's impossible. I don't know anyone from the industry, or I don't have any godfathers or someone to support me. Or so how will I become an actor? I'm not even like this quintessential hero material, like tall and good looking and stuff like that. So I was like not very sure. That is when I decided I don't want to be an actor, because I don't think I can be an actor. And then I thought I'll go direct films. For that, you don't need any support and all that. All you need is some talent, and then you need to work, get some work experience and stuff. But yeah, destiny got me back into the acting. And initially, for the first film, like you said, I had all the doubts of who will watch me, who will come to the theater and watch me. I wouldn't go watch myself, like buy a ticket and go, is what I used to think. But the kind of love I've got from the first film, and with each film, the way they have owned me, and they've made like how they consider me one of their own in every household, because I think it's the way I speak or my name or something about it, like everybody, even when I go out, it's not like people don't come and talk to me like they're talking to a star or someone. They talk to me like they're talking to someone from their own house, someone, their own boy, basically. So that kind of gave me so much of confidence, and now I don't have all those doubts. I've seen immense love coming from them, and then I had back to back hits non-stop at every point of. Whenever there are 2-3 films which didn't work for me, there were 10 films which worked for me back to back. So I know that I don't know exactly what, but I know something is working, and I know there are people who really like me and want to see me do good work. So I'm just focusing on it right
Amazing, amazing. So, what next? What is the next goal or next step?
So there's no goal or anything. I love this process of cinema, and I wouldn't have been anywhere else other than where I am now. And I just love to be a part of these amazing stories, and I want to tell as many stories as I can. I'm so happy with what I'm doing right now, and very, very exciting work is going to, come out soon. Also, the kind of scripts I'm getting, the kind of films which are in pipeline. So I'm not really looking at what I want, what I should be, where I should be. I'm really enjoying this whole process, and I just hope I'm busy like this and I'm doing what I really love.
Right, right. Just one last question. Since we were talking about the content being consumed all over the country and various people now watching because of OTT or movies releasing in other states, do you have a conscious thought about reaching out to more audiences, or are you happy with the way your films release or the career that you've had so far?
I'm very, very happy. I'm very content, and I know, I know the moment I don't think about all these things and I just concentrate on my work, that itself will take me places, and that's how it has been from the beginning of my career. I never really thought I'll be here in this place where. It is a constant growth, and then once you start doing films which you really believe in and give your 100%, leave the results or where it will take or what it is, the career and all that, let the times decide. As long as you're having fun working on films, I think that's the most important thing.
Great, great, amazing. And I hope you continue to have fun and give us so many more entertaining films to watch.
Thank you. I'll do my best. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And lovely talking to you. Bye.
Same here, Bonnie. Bye.
Bye.